I don't like this level all that much. It's got some really cool enemies though.
Is it when you go down like the waterfalls? Like,
yeah, it sucks you down like you suck
right
my
here.
dick. I like these demons though. I think they look cool, but they die in one hit, so they're kind of disappointing. But then also, I wouldn't want them to kick my ass, so it's not that disappointing. I don't know what it is. But yeah, like those demons were recycled in some of the other games. But like I said, it looked good. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, spikes. Yeah. Nailed it.
Hard to believe this came out in 91.
Yeah, still looks great. Still feels great. It's just good.
Yeah. It's like...
But I'm trying to think of the games that let you whip in all directions. And I think... I'm not 100%. But okay, you could play as Julius Belmont, which... If you've ever heard me talk about Belmonts, I probably talk about Julius Belmont because he's a fucking pimp. He could whip in 8 directions on Dawn of Sorrow for sure, and he could also whip in 8 directions on the game I played, Castlevania HD. You know that I played all the time.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he could whip in all directions on Game Boy Advance. So, but if he could, and I think he could. Then I think that really just leaves Simon on Castlevania 4 and Julius is the ones who could whip in all directions. I think that's it, because Jonathan Charlotte.
Portrait of Ruin.
Yeah, I think he could only whip straight ahead and then like diagonally down.
What
That's silly. It's so good.
What level of difficulty do you think Portrait of Ruin is? One of the easier ones or harder ones?
I would put it on the easy side, but it just depends on how you play it. If you, it has a lot of like grindy shit you can do. Like you can like make different weapons by like killing enemies and shit, and drop weapons and all kinds of shit. And it has like a quest system that lets you get pretty bitchin' weapons. So like if you grind all that shit out, you will wreck shit. And then on top of that, all of Jonathan's sub-weapons can be grinded to be like stronger. And then he also gets like a limit break kind of shit where he can like he'll throw like 1,000,000 fucking knives. I think it's called 1,000 knives actually. And then Charlotte gets like all of her magic spells and you can grind them and make them stronger. So it's like you have infinite potential to just be a fucking unstoppable badass motherfucker. But I mean, if you don't do all that, then it might give you some challenge, you know?
That's what I think I like about this game. Because whenever they give me too much shit, I'm just like, get confused. This one, you don't have to know anything about, like weapons and fucking grinding.
Well, it's like whatever you start with is what you end with.
You just fucking go and you just start... You whip things.
Start whipping.
You whip and you jump, and you whip and you jump.
A lot of people complain that in this game the whip is too strong. And it's like, why even have the sub-weapons if your whip is so fucking strong? And I see that. I can see that.
But you know what? Whipping's fun.
Whipping is fun. It really is. It sucks that, like, Simon is controlled so much better than Richter. Because, like, Richter should be, like, a fucking badass. Which, I mean, he is. He does, like, crazy uppercuts and all kinds of crazy maneuverability shit. But he still just whips straight ahead. Like, come on, man.
Who's your number 1 Belmont?
Oh, Julius, bro.
Julius?
Simon's number 2.
Simon's number 2.
Yeah. And then after that, it's Richter. After that, it's just, who the fuck cares? Like...
Die, monster!
Fuck. You don't belong in this world! God, I love it.
Let's sample that at the beginning of a fucking hardcore metal song. Do you want to write it?
You know, I bet that exists. Like, die, monster! You don't belong in this world. Like, it's got to be out there somewhere.
We already wrote it.
Yeah, I think
if it's not, we have copyright.
Yeah. I think that I remember a long time ago I wanted to write a song called like what a horrible night to have a curse.
Dude, I'm fucking with you.
But there's like already some fucking death metal band that has that. I don't know. Is that what you're feeling?
Yeah, I already got the beginning riff.
I feel that. What a horrible night to have a curse.
Just like, yes.
You feel it, don't you?
Yeah, because like, you know how they do that kind of talky
yeah,
stuff?
Oh
like,
yeah,
so,
I feel it. I want this to be by Rob
right,
Zombie.
double bass.
For some reason. What a horrible night.
But, oh, you do that, and then it's die, monster.
Yeah, die, monster. Yeah, I feel it. We're good.
Okay.
I think we just made $1 million.
I think we just started a Castlevania themed metal
band.
Yeah.
Don't think I couldn't handle that. Like,
We're putting out casting calls. For,
I have enough fucking potential for lyrics forever for that. We just need people who are amazing at instruments. I mean, I'm already amazing at instruments, so. You're okay.
I do what I can.
Yeah. Kyle's actually a guitar shredding motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Oh,
you got the dag.
Man.
Or a knife.
That's something they added in a Symphony of the Night that...
You died.
Boy, it's another thing I hate about this game.
What, you're not good at it?
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Fuck off. Like, whenever you're going up these levels, even though there's clearly, like, ground down there for me to land on, I still die. But in, like, Symphony of the Night, when you pick up sub-weapons, instead of just replacing what you have, it, like, gives you the option. Like, if I picked up a dagger right now, the cross would, like, flop over here, so I could pick up the dagger or the cross, you know? See what I'm saying, bruh?
I feel you.
And they did that in some of the other ones, but I don't know.
What was the last, like, 2D Castlevania to come out? Not counting,
Mirror of
yeah.
Fate, which I would never count.
Was
that.
it Order of Ecclesia?
It was, yeah.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Order, yeah, it was like 2008.
What? It's been that long since they made a 2D Castlevania?
I mean, as far as I can remember.
The fuck?
Because I think, there was the Rondo of Blood remake, and I almost know that was before then. If it wasn't, it was at least a little bit after 2008 or 9. But I'm about 90 bazillion% sure it was before. But yeah, Order of Ecclesia. That's a fucking good one too. Like, that's one that I didn't like all that much when I first got it. And then, like, when I went back and played it again, I fucking loved it. Like, it's really good. Now, it is fucking hard, though. Like, I would put it up there with some of the harder ones. But boy, it's rewarding, you know?
So if you just had one if someone's like, hey, I'll play Castlevania. Just one game.
Like, I could only tell them one?
Yeah, just if you wanted to just...
Oh, nuts!
Get them to be able to get a grasp on what Castlevania is, what would the game be?
Man,
all
I don't
that
know.
Stuff I know.
I mean, it would probably just have to be Symphony of the Night. I mean, I'm sure a lot of, like, people will disagree, but Symphony has a lot of shit going for it. The biggest problem with Symphony of the Night is that it's too fucking easy. And that's just because of all the variables of things you can do.
Yeah.
But you don't even have to, like, you don't have to try to kick ass at Symphony, though, you know? Like, you could go out and grind levels or grind items or whatever if you want to, but you don't fucking have to. You might have 2 or 3 bosses that give you some shit, but otherwise you're gonna fuck them, wreck them. Damn near.
So I feel like there would be a good majority of people who would pick Symphony of the Night. And then, a lot of people would probably pick this one, and a lot of people would pick the first one.
That's the thing, like, there's like, I want to say 4 distinct Castlevania styles, but I'm blatantly ignoring Castlevania 64 right now.
Okay.
I guess they could kind of be included.
Okay, can you not
Let me just get past this. No, you can only, like, stun it.
Okay.
They could kind of be included. Yeah, I guess they pretty much are. Included with, like, the 3D Vanias that's not Lords of Shadow.
Like Lament of Innocence,
Curse of Darkness, and then you could just say Castlevania 64 or Legacy of Darkness.
Yeah.
But essentially you have Classic Vania, which is what this is, Castlevania 1, 2, 3, which, I mean, a lot of people don't even think 2 is a classic Vania.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's close enough.
Yeah.
It just had a little more open-endedness.
Yeah.
So
it's
you
the Zelda
1,
2.
2, 3, yeah. 1, 2, 3, and then you have this, Super 4, Castlevania Chronicles, Rondo of Blood, Bloodlines, Castlevania X if you want to include it, but... And then you've got like the ones on Game Boy, the Castlevania Adventure or whatever, which I mean they're not that good. But then you got Metroidvanias, which is what they call them, but some people hate that fucking term, so whatever.
Why would you hate it?
Oh, I don't know. People just are like, ooh, Metroid did it first, so ooh, I don't know, man.
Well, they're calling it Metroidvania. They're not.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was.
Giving...
Well, I mean it's like, well, call it Metroidvania. Vania didn't fucking. Come on, it's like that's like calling like Sonic like a fucking like I don't know. I'm not even gonna fucking get into it. People complain about fucking everything.
Yeah.
But like I call them Igavanias. Oh, please don't kill me. Okay. And the reason I call them Igavanias is because of Koji Igarashi. He's the one who pretty much did all of those. And he originally said that he did not want to make a Metroid game. He wanted to... Oh, I need that chicken.
Get it,
Shit, fuck!
Why did you fucking squander it?
Well, I didn't mean to. I just want to kill this guy and not die.
Well, you could have killed him and got it.
Well, you know, I didn't know. I wouldn't have hit that fucking candle. Yeah, he probably is, isn't he? Actually, I think I could probably jump over. Hey, Gato. He said he wasn't trying to make Metroid. He was trying to make a Castlevania game in the vein of Legend of Zelda. So, Zeldavanias. I'm calling it. Ow! That was a dick move.
Fucking...
Fuck!
Zora.
So, but anyway, they're like non-linear, open map, exploration, RPG elements and shit like that, you know? And that's Symphony of the Night, Aria of Sorrow, Circle of the Moon, Harmony of Dissonance, so on and so on. Order of Ecclesia. I mean, I guess that's pretty much all. Portrait of Ruin, Dawn of Sorrow. That's pretty much all of them. And then, but you know, like that kind of also sparked pretty much a genre in itself. Like, you know, people make Metroidvanias all the time. You see them on Steam and shit like crazy. And then you had your like 3D kind of... I mean, they had adventure, exploration stuff in them too. And they also had... Oh, I need that, I'm just going for it. They had like RPG elements, hack and slash kind of gameplay, which you have Lament of Innocence, Curse of Darkness, 64 games. And then you have fucking Lords of Shadow, which I don't lump in with anything because they are just a fucking creature all on their own. A creature that I, of course, fucking hate.
Watch out.
Yeah, see. Some people like... Sadly, Lords of Shadow 1 is like the best-selling Castlevania ever. I think it technically is, you know, being like one game, one release on, you know, whatever it was on.
Well, that's also, that doesn't account for how many like percentage of people who have stuff, you know.
Oh yeah.
Because I would feel like back in the day, more people play like Castlevania 1 than the same percentage of people that played Lords of Shadow, you know?
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
It's just, so there's so many more people, you know, gaming's way more mainstream.
Oh my fucking god, I'm getting my ass beat.
Than it was back then.
Yeah. And also, Symphony of the Night had like several re-releases and shit. I haven't really looked at the stats or anything, but I would say Symphony of the Night has to be like technically... You know, the highest one due to that alone.
I thought the Game Boy ones sold well, did they not? And the DS ones?
I mean, they sold okay, but I mean, they are often cited as like the reason that Konami gave up on Castlevania.
Wow.
Just because they didn't sell like a fucking fuck ton, you know?
Would it really be that hard to cost that much money to develop, like...
Well, I mean, not really, especially considering, like I said, they recycled a lot of stuff, but it worked just fine. I think it just was kind of an oversaturation, which it wasn't. When you look at it now, it's like, how could you call that oversaturation considering how many Call of Duty games and shit comes out?
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed, like, you know, like that's just normal nowadays. But oh my fucking god! Okay. Woo! I didn't think I would have a game over yet. Oh man, all the way back here. Oh well, it's okay. That makes me sad. Last time I played, I didn't get a game over for fucking ever. Talking about too much random shit, but it's okay.